Hi, everybody. How's it going? My name is Matt from 96.5 The Fox. How are you guys doing tonight? Oh, come on. It's Saturday night. You've got beer, right? Yes? Beer? There we go. That's the crowd I want to hear. Once again, my name is Matt Bigham from 96.5 The Fox. I will be your host for this evening, so before we get to the show, we've got comedian David back here. Give it up for David, everybody. And we'll have Sonia King out in just a few minutes. Before we start the show, I have the duty of going over the rules for the evening. How many people have been here for comedy before? Quite a few, all right. So this will be a repeat for a lot of you. Bear with me. First and foremost, cell phones. Please turn them off. One of the worst things in the world in a comedy show is everybody's having a good time and you hear somebody's bullshit ringtone. So please turn off your phones, put them on silent, put them on vibrate. I realize some of you guys may have babysitters. I don't want you to have to ignore that call. If you do get a call during the show, please take it outside. Don't answer the phone in here. We'll be good. Second, you guys all pay good money to be here, right? You want to have some fun, correct? Do not be the asshole that we have to throw out. The comedians want you guys to interact, and they will ask you to interact. They want you to be a part of the show. Don't interject yourself into the show. Don't try to make yourself a part of the show. Have a good time. We will all have a good time. Amber, the woman that runs this place, is, as I was told, she is a ball of anger and is looking forward to throwing anyone else she has to. So, keep that in mind. So, once again, don't do anything stupid. We won't throw you out. We'll all have fun. Beer, wine, concessions, they're all out there. Again, it's a Saturday night. Let's have some fun. Check out DakotaStageLTD.com. That is where you will go for all the information, including upcoming comedy shows. We've got 4 more to do this season. Also, next week, on this screen behind me, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which by far the most fun you will ever have in a movie theater if you've never been a part of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Come check it out here next Friday night, DakotaStageLTD.com. Now, I'm going to look out a crowd here. I'm going to venture a guess that the majority of you have Facebook, correct? Everybody here has Facebook, yes? I think once I realized my mom and dad and my grandparents had Facebook, I just figured everybody's got Facebook. So recently, Facebook announced that they were going to add some buttons. They have the like button, they have comment, they had share. They announced they're going to add a dislike button, which I was like, awesome. I'm going to dislike the shit out of everything. Because the stuff people post on Facebook is horrible. It's annoying, it's stupid. Then they decided, you know what, there's probably assholes out there like me who will dislike everything. So they decided, you know what, we'll do some other stuff. They're going to add a super like and a whole bunch of other garbage. So it's got me thinking, what are some buttons that Facebook could add that would be very beneficial? I made a list. So, we'll start off with button number 1. Buttons Facebook should add, the nobody cares button. Because how often do you see somebody post something, whether it be, can't sleep, rough day at work, gonna have spaghetti for dinner, nobody gives a shit. That's where the nobody cares button comes in. You hit that, they realize they're posting dumb stuff, maybe they stop doing it, right? Facebook, nobody cares button. Button number 1 that I think Facebook should add very, very soon. The second, and this one goes for the political types who want to kind of push their views on you, the Google it before you post it button. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, there's this thing called Google that will answer any question you have, anything you want to know. Google will tell you what it's all about. A lot of people don't heed that advice. They just go and post shit without Googling it, without researching it. They see it online, they believe it to be true, they share it. And how often do you see something on there, 1 out of 10 children will be a murderer by the age of 5? Well, that's obviously not true, but somebody thought it was, and somebody shared it. So the Google it before you post it button would be very, very simple. Instead of me going, you're an idiot, just Google it before you post it. Button number 3, and I think there's probably a lot of people here that are guilty of this one, the there, and there button. Because I don't know if you know this, those 3 words all mean entirely different things. And people use the wrong one constantly. So, I'm going to venture a guess that the majority of us went through the same schooling system. Everybody went through grade school and high school and all that. There, and there are 3 completely different words. There, over there, that's a place. Their dog, they own the dog. There is they are. All 3 different words, yet people constantly use them in the wrong way. Even better than that, here's another one. 2, and 2. Also 3 completely different words that people screw up constantly. And instead of me being a jerk about it and just constantly posting the right one that they should have used, which is what I do now, I think a button that Facebook could institute would be much more beneficial for me and make my job of being the grammar Nazi that much easier. Just going through and just hitting that quick button. The fourth one, and this one's really just for me and the guys in the room, the more cleavage next time button. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You see a little bit of skin, you hit the more cleavage next time button in hopes that maybe next time you post a little more cleavage. Now, I don't want it to be public. I don't want everybody to see that I'm the creep going, more cleavage next time button. It would be secretive, but then maybe I'm thinking, ladies, you see, maybe you get a couple of those and you think, maybe I'll play the game, maybe I'll do this. So those are my 4 buttons that I think Facebook needs to add. Once again, my name is Matt Bingham from 96.5 The Fox. I will be your host for this evening. We've got a great show. David Beck is here, everybody. David Beck, give it up for David. Your first comedian coming to the stage, you may recognize her from Good Morning America. You may also recognize her from The View. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sonia King.